day, students. This is Teacher Jerry, your math tutor for today. Last time, you have learned about polynomial function. You learned how to identify, graph, solve polynomial functions, and many others. With the things that you've learned, have you ever wondered what are the uses of this in real life? Don't worry, I am here to help you to solve problems on polynomial functions. Are you now ready to learn? Let's go!
The objective of today's lesson is students must be able to solve problems involving polynomial function.
We have different situations where we can apply polynomial functions. Here are some examples. Alright, let us now begin to use what we have learned about polynomial function. Let us start with this geometric problem.
In example number 1, the dimensions of a water tank are height is equal to 3x plus 5 inches, length is equal to 2x minus 1 inches, and width is equal to 4x plus 4 inches. What is the volume of the water tank? To solve this, we need to recall the formula for the volume of a rectangular prism. Do you still remember it? Nice! The formula is volume equals length times width times height. Substituting the dimension given, we will have the quantity of 3x plus 5 times the quantity of 4x plus 4 times the quantity of 2x minus 1. Multiplying the length and the width, we will have 12x squared plus 32x plus 20. Then multiplying it to the width, we will have the volume of 24x cubed plus 52x squared plus 8x minus 20 cubic inches.
In this example, we will be determining the dimensions of a rectangular box given its volume.
An open box can be made by cutting out squares from the corners of a 20-inch by 30-inch rectangular sheet of cardboard and folding up the sides. Find the dimensions of the box that has a volume of 1008 cubic inches. To solve this, we can illustrate the rectangular sheet with its cutouts. We can make the dimension of the square cutout the variable x. If we remove the square cutouts, what will be the length of the base of the box? Good! The length will be 30 minus 2x inches. How about the width of the base? Good! It is 20 minus 2x inches. Now how about the height? Well done! The height will be x. Since we already have the dimensions of the box, we can now use the volume to solve for the dimension of the box by solving the given polynomial function. We will now have the volume equals the length, which is 30 minus 2x, times the width, which is 20 minus 2x, times the height, which is x. We will also substitute the given volume of the function. So it will become 1008 equals the quantity 30 minus 2x times the quantity 20 minus 2x times x. Multiplying the dimensions, we will have 4x cubed minus 100x squared plus 600x. Using subtraction property of equality, we can subtract 1008 to both sides of the equation so that the left side would be equal to 0. To solve for its roots, we can simplify it by dividing both sides by 4. We can now have the factored form of this polynomial, which is the quantity x minus 3 times the quantity x squared minus 22x plus 84. The only possible root for this problem is x is equal to 3. Therefore, by substitution, the length will be 30 minus 2 times 3, which is equal to 24 inches. The width will be 20 minus 2 times 3, which is equal to 14 inches. And the height will be 3 inches. To check, we can use the dimensions to see if it will have the volume of 1008 cubic inches, multiplying 24, 14, and 3. We will have the product of 1008. Therefore, the dimensions are correct. In the next example, we will be solving a problem on the sale of a printer. Here is the problem. The number of printers sold since 2003 at Mike's office supply store can be modeled by the function n of t is equal to 15t plus 85, and the price per printer can be modeled by p of t is equal to 15t squared minus 32t plus 126, where t is the number of years since 2003. Based from this model, what is the total amount of revenue generated by the sales of printers in the office supply store in 2009? First, we need to understand that a revenue is the income that a business has from its normal business activities, usually from the sale of goods and services to customers. To solve this problem, what do we need to do with the number of printers sold and the price of the printer? Well done! We need to multiply the number of printers sold and the price per printer. The function will be 15t squared minus 32t plus 126 times the quantity 15t plus 85 is equal to r of t. Multiplying the functions, we will have 225t cubed minus 795t squared minus 830t plus 1071 is equal to r of t. Since we are asked about the total revenue from 2003 to 2009, how many years did it cover? Good! The number of years t is equal to 6. Evaluating the polynomial, we will have 225 times 6 cubed minus 795 times 6 squared minus 830 times 6 plus 10,710. Simplifying this, we will have correct. Our answer is equal to 82,950 pesos. Therefore, the total revenue generated by the sales of the printers in the office supply in year 2009 is 82,950 pesos.
Are you able to follow? Alright, let's now proceed to a problem related to physics.
A skydiver jumps out of a plane traveling 10,000 feet above the ground. How high is the skydiver after 10 seconds? After 25 seconds? In this problem, we need to take note that objects fall according to the formula d is equal to negative 16t squared plus d sub 0, where d is the height above the earth in feet, t is the time the object falls in seconds, and d sub 0 is the original distance or starting height above the ground in feet. To solve this, we can illustrate the given problem. How high is the plane from the ground? Good! It is 10,000 feet above the ground. We can also illustrate how high is the skydiver from the ground in 10 seconds and in 25 seconds. After illustrating, we will now identify the formula that we can use to solve this problem. Can you still remember the formula? Very good. Using the formula, d is equal to negative 16t squared plus d sub 0, we will substitute the times that we have to solve the problem. For 10 seconds, we will have d equals negative 16 times 10 squared plus 10,000. What is the square of 10? Good! The square of 10 is 100. Multiplying negative 16 and 100, what will be the product? Correct! It is negative 1,600. Adding it to 10,000, what is its sum? Very good. Therefore, the skydiver is 8,400 feet above the ground in 10 seconds. Can you try solving for 25 seconds? Go! How high is the skydiver in 25 seconds? Very good. The skydiver is 0 feet above the ground, meaning the skydiver already hits the ground.
Were you able to understand the lesson? Okay, let us now check your understanding about today's lesson by answering these practice exercises. Apply the learnings that you gained by solving the following problems on the screen. Write your complete solution on a clean sheet of paper. Remember, you can pause the video so that you can read and reread the questions given. Here are the correct answers in your practice exercise. Number 1, the answer is 2 times the quantity 3x plus 10 times the quantity x plus 3, or 6x squared plus 38x plus 60. Item number 2, the answer is r is equal to 1.9. Item number 3, the answer is 3,600. How many items did you answer correctly? Did you get a perfect score? You did? Congratulations for a job well done. Did you miss 2 items? Well, you're still having difficulties understanding the topic. Don't worry. You can always replay this video to watch the parts that you're having difficulties with. Answer again until you get it correctly. You can do it. This ends our lesson for today. I hope that by watching this video, guided you in answering your module and solving problems involving polynomial function. And, Teacher Jerry, your math tutor for today. Tara na't matuto, kaya natin to. Bye and stay safe everyone!